And one of my favorite things to do, I'm going to actually combine yoga and Tibetan rites. So I do Tibetan rites in the morning. So there's 5 rites, but I always think it's fun to kind of combine them with my yoga practice if I have time to do that. Otherwise, I just do the Tibetan rites. So for the first Tibetan rite, you're going to just put both arms out, and I want you to just do a soft gaze over or drissy over your right fingertips. And you're just going to keep your gaze over those fingertips very lightly, and you're going to just circle around. So keeping our gaze. And you can go at whatever pace you want. When I first started, I do like little fast spins, like, ooh, yeah, I can do this. But we're just going to do, let's just practice doing 5 times. And when you're done, just bring your hands to heart center. You might want to root your feet into the ground because you're going to be a little bit dizzy. And then just bow your head, and you're going to wait for that dizziness to kind of subside. All right, and then once that dizziness is starting to go away, you can gently open your eyes. And then we're going to come on down to our backs for the second rite. So go ahead and stretch your feet out and lay yourself down. So the second rite, go ahead and press your palms into the ground, facing down, flex your feet, and as you lift your feet, you're going to lift your chin. So inhale and exhale, bring everything back down to the ground. Inhaling, exhaling. Now, if you want a little bit more and you want to lift your buttocks off the ground, I like to do that. You can sort of bring your feet over your head if you'd like, but let's go ahead and do 5 of those as well. So at your own pace, and then when you're done, you're just going to lay in Shavasana with your eyes closed. So whatever pace your 5 are at. Let's begin. And just lay in Shavasana, taking a few breaths. Let's start to bring awareness to the breath. Maybe start your Ujjayi breathing. And then just softly open your eyes. Turn your head to the left and the right sides of the mat. So just turn it to the right. Stretch that neck out. Come back to center. Take it to the other side. Come back to center. Stretch your arms over your head. Stretch your toes towards the back wall. Stretch it, reach. Feels good. Stretch each side of your body. Bring your knees into your chest. And then just rock from side to side. Giving your lower back a nice massage. Hold on wherever you need to, your legs or opposite elbows. All right. And then we're going to bring our hands underneath our thighs, and we're just going to rock up to seated. And I'm going to turn around because I'm actually facing the back of my mat. You don't have to do that. You should be facing the front of your mat already. So we're going to go ahead, cross our legs, sit an easy cross leg. We're going to get to the third rite in just a minute. We're just not there yet. Inhale your arms up. And then take your left hand behind you. Right hand comes to the outside of your left leg. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, look over that left shoulder. And then bring your chin, look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Inhale your arms up again. Take it to the other side. Sit up nice and tall. Lengthening on the inhale and then deepening the twist on the exhale, but be gentle to yourself because this is your first twist of the day. And then come back to center. Oops. Yep. Okay, we're still filming. I thought we stopped filming. We're still going. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take our hands. We're just going to roll over. You might get a little hip stretch. If you have to, bring your legs from side to side. And then tuck your toes. If you want, go ahead and come up onto your feet. Bring your knees up. And then bring your knees back down. That'll help kind of spread your toes a little bit. And then go ahead and interlace your fingers. Press your palms towards the front of the room. And then go ahead and bring those towards the sky, arch your back, look up. We're just going to open our heart a little bit. And you're getting that lovely stretch in those toes. Some of you might have some feet problems. And this feels great to stretch those toes out, putting that weight onto those heels. Some of you are going, please let me out of this. And then let's just take our arms to the left, or to the right, to the right. Come back up to center, exhale to the left. Nice side stretch, opening those ribs. Come back to center, look up one more time. And I'm gonna let you out of this, circle those arms around, bring your palms to the ground, and then untuck your toes and just tap your feet out. I'm done. Come up to your shins, and then you can leave your feet flat if you like. I like to tuck my toes. We're going to start the third right. So the third right, you're going to bring your palms onto your thighs. And as we exhale, our chin is going to come to chest. Inhaling, we're going to pull our hands back to our back thighs. We're going to pull our shoulders back, open our heart. Inhaling. And then coming back. And I'm also pulling my core in, tucking my chin and pulling my core in when I come back, and you can really feel that core work. All right, so we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to do 5 of those as well. Third right. Inhale. Untuck your toes, and then just sit down in a hero's pose. You can bring your hands to your thighs and just close your eyes. If this is not working for you, you can sit however you want. You can sit with your feet stretched out, or you can sit in easy cross-legged Sukhasana. All right, and we're going to go right on to the next right, fourth right. So if you can, cross at your ankles and then just come back to seat. Otherwise, bring your feet from side to side, however you want to do that. Now, I don't have long arms, so I have to use a little bit of my fingertips or blocks. I do like using blocks when I do the fourth right. But if you have palms that easily press down on the ground, you're going to press those palms down onto the ground. So the fourth right, as you inhale, you're going to lift your hips high to the sky, drop your head back. As you exhale, you're going to bring your buttocks through, and if you need to sit down, that's fine. I'm going to do one more. Coming up, drop your head, exhale. You can sit on the floor if you need to with each one. This is also going to be at your own pace, so we'll do 5 of these. So let's go ahead, put those feet right on the ground, plant those, and let's begin 5 at your own pace. I like to do a little hang time. And then when you're done, go ahead and just sit with your palms facing up. You're going to feel a little bit in your wrist. We'll work those in a minute. Close your eyes. Let's work those palms. Go ahead and interlace your fingers, and we're just going to roll our wrists in a figure eight just to neutralize those poor wrists that we've been working back and forth. All right, and then shake out your wrists. All right, and then last right. If you can, roll over your legs. Again, bring them some side to side if you can't. Press your palms into the ground. We're going to push back into downward facing dog. So pushing back, that's your exhale into downward facing dog. Let's just go ahead and come high onto the balls of our feet or our tiptoes. Sink our heels slightly wider than our toes. Let's just stretch out those hamstrings just a little bit. Couple more times. And if you'd like, you can also pedal your heels out one at a time. That feels awesome. All right, find your down dog. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually come forward into a powerful, like engaged up dog. So I'm not untucking my toes. I'm going to press back in a down dog. Exhaling on the down dog. So we're going to inhale, look up, tuck your chin, exhale. So that is our 5th right. So we're going to do 5 of those. This can be fast or slow. I like to do it slow now because it really works my core a lot more if I slow it down. But you can also do a little cardio, do a little faster if you like. So 5, let's go. And we'll all meet back in that down dog. Down dogs are neutralizing positions. Nice. Bring your feet together at the back of your mat. Inhale, right leg the side of the sky. Go ahead and bend that right knee and go ahead and bring that knee towards the ceiling. And then if your left armpit drop, try to balance that out. So lift that left armpit and then press that left foot down into the ground. Get a nice stretch in that left Achilles and back of your calf. Lift that right leg a little bit higher. And then go ahead and stretch that right leg up. And then go ahead and bring it through if you have to. Walk it or assist it. Inhale, look up, forward. So we've got a nice strong horse stance, nice runner's lunge. Exhale, we're going to straighten that front leg. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, straighten that leg. Let's do one more. All right, we're in a nice wide pyramid pose. Let's go ahead and bend that right knee slightly. Step that left foot up to about 3 feet. And then look and see if your heels are aligned. We want our heels aligned. This is a closed hip position. So we want to be energetically tearing our mat apart. And that hopefully will kind of even our hips out as well. So if you can, bring your palms down to blocks or down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this is our pyramid pose. Inhale, extending. Exhale, deepen. All right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's go ahead and bring our right hand behind us, our left hand forward. Go ahead and try to even those hips out again by energetically tearing that mat apart. And then we're going to bring our left hand to you can bring it to the block, you can bring it to on top gently, or you can bring it to the right side of your right foot. Take your thumb and you're going to hook it into your right hip, pull that hip back. And then if you can, go ahead and extend your arm up. So this is a very intense twist. Got a revolve triangle going on here. Remember to breathe. Now see if you can pull the right hip back and then pull your head back towards the left side a little bit so you can kind of lengthen out that right side. And then go ahead and bring that right hand back down, very intense. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back to pyramid just for a breath. And then inhale, go ahead, bring those arms up. Very nice. We're going to go right into Garandasana Eagle from here, and hopefully I can remember this whole sequence. Bend into that right knee slightly, and then we're going to go ahead and bring that left knee up to our bellies. Wrap that left leg around the right, and then take the right arm underneath the left for Garandasana Eagle pose. Sit up, or stand up nice and tall. Nice flat back as if you're pushing that back against the wall. And then bring your elbows or your forearms parallel to the ground, so bringing them up. See if you can relax your shoulders down. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and try to bring your elbows to your knees. So this is a little balancing going on here. Open up that left leg, kick it back. Daigasana, so we're in a bound Daigasana, and it's okay if you're shaky. Whoop. Step it back to the back of the mat, assist if you need to, and again, it's okay if you fall out. Stretch those shoulders by bringing those fingertips back behind you. Look up if you can. Inhale your arms up. And then bring those hands down to frame your front foot. Step that right foot back to meet your left. Chaturanga. Shift forward. Squeeze those elbows into your ribs. Roll over your feet. Try to keep your knees off the ground. Pull your chest forward. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Got a frog in my throat. Continue to breathe. All right, step your feet together, back to your mat, second side. Inhale, left leg lifts. And then bring that right or left foot behind you, lifting that left foot towards the sky. Check your armpits. If your right armpit dropped, lift it up, go to even those arms out. And then sink that heel down to the ground with that right foot. Feels great. And then lift that left leg higher. One more breath. Go ahead and bring that left leg in. Step it up however you want to get there. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, straighten that leg. Let's do one more. And a lot of times yoga instructors can't count, so. Nice. Just hold in your wide pyramid for a moment. And then bend into that left knee just a tad. Step your foot up so that your heels are aligned. So we're going to shorten that stance. Pull your right hip forward, your left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, fold over that leg, pyramid pose. Think about a wave of breath, extending, deepening into that left leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Right arm comes forward, left arm comes back. Get a nice flat back stretch and reach. And then bring that hand wherever you did last time on the other side. I'm going to bring it to the left side.
of my left foot. I'm going to take my finger, hook my hip, pull that hip back, and then when you're ready, go ahead and bring that arm up and see if you can turn and look up. And again, pull your head back, pull your left hip back, and breathe. Whenever it's difficult, make sure you breathe. One more breath. Go ahead and bring that hand down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Just for a moment. And then inhale, reverse swan dive in that pyramid all the way up. And get your hair out of your face if you need to. And then we're going to soften that left knee. Garandasana this time. Right leg comes up into your chest and then just wrap it around the left. Left arm comes under the right this time. And you might be shaky. That's okay. And you can keep one foot on the ground if you need to. Bring those forearms up. Not the forearms, you know what I'm talking about. Your triceps. Take one more breath. And on your exhale, bring those knees down, or not your elbows down to your knees. We can't talk either. And then unwind that right leg. Stretch it out, and then stretch those elbows forward. Oh, nice stretch in the shoulders. Gently step it back. And then inhale your arms up. Getting those shoulders good today. Exhale, bring it down, step it back without dragging that left foot. Hold a nice strong plank. Pull that belly into your spine. Shift forward, chaturanga. Roll over your feet. Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Adho Mukha Shavasana. If you need to bend your knees and tuck your toes to do that, you can do that. Let's just walk our hands back towards our feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And just one palm at a time, we're going to roll our palms underneath our feet. Some of you might call this gorilla. I call it Padahastasana. And then bring that other hand and see if you can bring your toes up to your wrists and see if you can jiggle your toes just to massage those wrists. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine, but just try to do your best. And then see if you can take some of the weight out of your heels. You feel like you're going to fall on your face, but you're not going to do that. Awesome. Gently release one wrist at a time. Got a nice wrist. All right. And then just soften your knees. Ragdoll yourself up to standing. And then bring your hair out of your face again. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and bring ourselves down. We did all the 5 Tibetan rites, and then we did a little extra yoga. This is going to be a great little wake up in the morning. Let's inhale our arms up. Then come high onto the balls of your feet. See if you can just balance for a minute. Pull everything in. So pull that belly into your spine. Go ahead and sink your shoulders down so you're relaxing. But make those arms strong and those fingertips strong. Those thighs and the back and your buttocks, your calves, everything's strong. And then let's just slowly lower ourselves down. Take your time. I know, woo, it's okay for a little shaky. Take your time. I know you want to go all the way down. Take your time. All right, and then once you come down, bring your hands to your heart center, and then take your right elbow to the outside of your left leg. So let's do a nice little twist. This is fun too because you get to balance. So I love little balancing fun poses.
Squeeze your legs together. Push your palms towards your sternum. And then if you can, go ahead and rotate your gaze back. Pull that left shoulder back. Kissing your shoulder blades together if possible. Come back to center. Woo! And then take it to the other side. Same thing. Right shoulder pulls back. Come back to center. Whoop, whoop. Find your balance. There we go. And then gently, see if you can not use your hands. Go ahead and bring your seat down. Oh, we did it. Take your feet and go ahead and bring your feet together and drop your knees open. Baddha Konasana. And you want about, I'm going to say 6 to 8 inches from your groin to your heels. Let's inhale nice and tall. Go ahead and take your hands, open your feet like a book. Hold on wherever you need to, your feet or your ankles. I also like to use my elbows to press my knees down because I have very high knees because my hips are not very open. 20 years of not open hips. So again, I'm sorry. Inhale, exhale, fold forward into your Baddha Konasana. Let's keep a straight back just for a moment. And then go ahead and round it down. Hold on wherever you need to. And let everything just hang, relax down. Opening up those hips. And then go ahead and roll yourself back up. Bring your hands to the outside of your knees and then just gently guide those feet back in. And if you can hold on underneath your thighs. See if you can lift one or both feet. We're going to see if we can lift our feet up so that our legs are parallel to the ground. So they should all be parallel. Now stay here and see if you can extend your arms out and just balance. This is fun. Again, if you need to hold here, you can do that. If you want to go to full Navasana, boat pose, you can extend your legs up, sit up nice and straight, extend your arms out, keep breathing. Flex your feet. Go ahead and bring your legs straight onto the ground. Inhale your arms up. We're going to do Paschimottanasana. So see if you can keep a straight back. Those feet are flexed and keep the front of your feet parallel to the mat. And then go ahead and bring your hands down. Hold on wherever you can. If you're right here, this is fine. If you can hold on your feet, great. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go ahead and forward fold. Think of each breath as a wave to extend into your pose. Last breath. Biceps by the ear. Bring it back up. Bring your hands behind you. Point your fingertips towards your buttocks. Press your palms down. Point your toes. We're going to go into reverse plank. So pick up those hips and then drop your head back. Nice, strong reverse plank. See if you can touch your big toes onto the ground. One more breath. And then exhale it down. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and shake those wrists out. Roll them again in one direction with your figure eights. Then change the direction. All right. Let's go ahead and open our legs nice and wide. Go ahead and take one hand in front, one hand in back. Upavista Konasana. Scooching ourselves. Flex your feet. And if this is where you want to be, this is just fine. Stay right here. Flex those feet. See if you can lift those calves off the ground. That is a very strong, energetic pose that you're doing right there. If you can use a block. Put it in front of you. And see if you can go a little forward with that block. Otherwise, we're just going to walk our fingers forward. Think of it as belly, as your lower belly, your mid belly, and then your chest comes down last. So just work your way down. And if you're just putting your hands down on a block or on the floor, and this is as far as you go, that's fine. Just remember to use that wave of breath. Remember where you're comfortable. We all have different bodies. And if you're somebody who can already go down on the ground and you have other variations, for instance, bringing your hands under your thighs or pressing your heels back, just for more length, you can go there. Wherever you are, just keep breathing. One more breath. And then on your next inhale, just go ahead and slowly bring yourself back up. And then bring your right hand behind your thigh. Inhale your left arm up and just stretch it over to the right. Come back to center, take it to the left. Let's do one more on each side. Right, opening up those ribs on the side. And then on the right side, fanning open those ribs. Very lovely. And then take your hands to the outside of your thighs. Just guide your legs gently back in. Flex those feet just for a moment. Let's flex and point. Get those ankles nice and stretched out. And then bring your feet flat, bending your knees. Hands come forward. Let's do just a little core on the way down. Let's scoot forward so we don't go out of frame here. Go ahead and just hover. Go as low as you can, hover. Bring your hands together. Take your fingertips over to the left. Work in that core. Pull that core in. Come back to center. Hang tight. We're doing okay. Come back to center. We're going to do one time on each side. One more. Come back to center. And then go ahead and just take yourself as slowly as you can down to the ground. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Take it slowly. Bring those knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Rock from side to side. And then bring those knees into your armpits. Let me come back into frame a little bit here. Bring those knees into your armpits. Flex your feet and then bring your feet towards the sky so your legs are bent deeply and you're trying to get those into your armpits. Now, if you're okay just holding on there, that's fine. If you can use your strap or get your hands around your feet, great, but I want your shoulders to be pressing into the mat. We want a nice long neck and slightly tuck your chin just a little bit to lengthen the back of that neck. So this is our happy baby. If you would like, you can also rock side to side. It feels really great. You can coo like a baby if you like. So whatever feels good to you. If you want to find stillness, just find stillness. It's your practice. And then go ahead and open your legs wide. So we got a reclined straddle here. And then again, point and flex those feet. Circle those feet around in one direction and then the other direction. Really straighten those legs, lengthen your neck. And you're only holding on wherever you need to. If you're here, that's fine. If you can hold your toes, you can do that. And then bring your feet towards the sky, flexing your feet. Supta Dandasana. So let's try to press everything into the ground. So anything that's touching the ground, I want you to focus on trying to push it down into the ground, and you'll see your body will keep shifting, and you'll go, oh, I went up a little here. So this is actually more difficult than you think it is. Wasn't that fun? Go ahead and bend your knees into your chest. Open your arms wide like a T, and let's take both knees over to the right. And then look over the left. So nice soft gaze over your left fingertips. That's your drishti. Close your eyes if you want. Come back to center. Hug your knees in. And then drop them to the other side. And then look to the right. Come back to center. And let's go ahead and bring those feet towards the sky again. Flex your feet. And you can press your palms into the ground, Supta Dandasana like you did before, but we're going to lower our feet to 10 down to the ground, so our heels will come down to the ground. If you would like a little more, lift your head up and your shoulders, and then interlace your fingers at the base of your skull, and we're going to lower 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, you should be halfway down, 4, 3, pull the belly in your spine, 2, 1, hover over the ground at 1, point your toes, and then let it go. Go ahead and straighten out anything you need to straighten out. Pull your clothing down, adjust your clothing for our final Shavasana. If there's anything else you need, like a bridge or a wheel, you can do that anytime you want. Otherwise, pull your shoulders together just slightly, lifting your chest, and then relax down. Close your eyes. Final Shavasana. We're just going to sink into the mat, letting your feet flop open, the corners of your mat, palms are facing up, armpits are breathing, so arms are coming slightly out, away from your body, and come back to regular breathing. Take a nice inhale. Reawaken that body, exhale. And just slightly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. If you'd like, you can roll your wrists, roll your ankles in one direction and the other.
stretch your arms overhead, stretch and reach to the right side of your body, and then the left. Stretch and reach both of your hands and your legs in opposite directions, and then bring your knees into your chest. Interlace your fingers either around your elbows or hold on to your elbows. You can hold on to your knees if you can't do that. Just keep your buttocks on the ground. And then maybe rock from side to side or find stillness. Eyes are closed. And then you can roll to opposite sides in fetal position. So if you would like, you can just drop your knees over to one side or the other and then rest your ear on your bicep. Keep your eyes closed. If you want to rock and roll up your spine because you want energy, you can do that too. We're all going to meet in easy cross-leg Sukhasana. If you went into your fetal position, just go ahead and press into that palm. Bring yourself up gently. And then keeping your eyes closed. Easy cross-leg Sukhasana. Hands come into Anjali Mudra, so our prayer pose. Bow your head slightly. And if you were watching this video, I appreciate it. I really love doing this, so thank you so much. Hopefully you can get a little energy from this. And I have other videos too that might be a little less intense, so just try out whatever's good for you. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice and trying mine with me. Blessings to all of you. Namaste.